come to the back of your mat with your big toes touching. Take your knees nice and wide, and then just start to walk the hands towards the top edge of your mat, allowing the chest to come down to the earth here. This is our extended child's pose. This is how we're going to start this practice today. This is a little mobility flow. Perfect if you're feeling stiff and tight and you want to do a little bit of extra work today. If the forehead is on the floor, you can gently start to rock it left to right here. And we want to keep this pose quite active because we're not here for very long. It's just a short practice, so let's walk the hands as far away from the body as possible, lifting the elbows up. And breathing deeply. Nice, come back to stillness. Take a deep breath in. And your exhale, see if you can settle the hips, the sit bones lower towards the heels. Letting gravity do the work for us here, opening up through the hips, the inner groin, the shoulders. One more breath here. Inhale. And full exhale. Nice. And gently lift the head and the shoulders and walk yourself over to the left side of your mat. Reaching the right hand as far away as possible, but trying to keep that sit bone grounded, and then melt the head, melt the heart. Should feel a really nice stretch through the right side of the body here. So send that breath. So when I say send the breath, I mean visualize that breath going down the right side of the body into any tight places that you're feeling right now. And use your exhale to release that tension. Nice, one more breath. And then push down into the left palm. As you inhale, lift the head and take the right arm for a big half semicircle here. Find that stretch through the shoulder. And then reach the hand all the way back up. Bring it back down to the earth. I'm going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Find that length through the side body. Exhale, take it back. Big stretch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back down. Last one. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Stretch and reach. And then come back down. Nice. We're just going to walk our hands back through center and then take it over to the right side. So reaching the left hand forward this time, keeping the sit bones anchored. Melt the heart, melt the head. Breathe deeply. Breathing into the left side of the body. And just noticing how the left feels compared to the right. We usually have one side of our body is much tighter than the other. Nice. One more deep breath in. Long breath out. Press down into the right hand as we inhale. Lift the head. Reach the left fingertips all the way up and over this time. Big stretch. Inhale, lift them back up. Exhale, drop it down. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Find that lovely stretch and that little bit of mobility through the shoulder here. Last one. Inhale, reach. Take it back. And then bring it all the way back down. Come back through center. Just settle down into your child's pose just for one more breath. This time come up onto the fingertips. Find that deeper stretch through the shoulders here. Nice. Then plant the palms back down. Let's lift ourselves all the way up. So we're going to stack the knees underneath the hips and then our wrists go underneath our shoulders. We want our fingers to be spread nice and wide here to protect our wrists. We're going to come into some cat and cow. So inhale, dip the belly, lift the gaze, lift the chest. Exhale, tuck the tail around the spine, draw that chin in, push down into the earth. Inhale, soften the belly, gaze up, cow pose. Exhale, tuck everything under, around the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, opening through the front body here, soft belly. Exhale, rounding through the back body. Do one more with your own breath, own time. Beautiful. Then come back to that tabletop position. We still want to have that core engagement, so still think about drawing the navel up to the spine here. As we inhale, we're going to send the right leg out long. On the exhale, bend the knee, draw the knee into the chest, round through the spine, just like you did in that cat pose, and then step or help the foot in between the hands. When you get there, we're looking for knee over ankle. Pull the right hip back, come up nice and light on the fingertips, and take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Nice. Bring the right hand to the temple. Think about lifting the elbow high, opening the chest, deep breath in. On the exhale, we're going to bring the elbow into the midline. Inhale, lift and open, find that stretch. Exhale, bring it back down. 2 more, inhale, lift, open. So we're finding this rotation through the spine, the torso. 1 more. Nice, come back down. Bring the hands back down to the mat, and then we're going to straighten that right leg. So sit the hips back, but try not to go too low here. We want to try and keep the left hip stacked over the left knee. We're going to shine the right toes to the sky, and we're going to find that engagement in the back of the right hamstring here. I'm going to breathe. We're not going to be here for long. And then we're just going to add a little bit of movement, that mobility. So inhale, come back to that low lunge. Exhale, rock it back. Inhale, come back. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Last one, inhale, forward. Exhale, back. We're going to take a twist here. So you're going to keep the left fingertips on the ground. As you inhale, reach the right all the way to the sky. You're going to feel a nice pull down from the right hip. You just want to breathe here. Still try and tuck the right hip back, left hip forward. 1 more breath. Nice. Bring the fingertips down. Walk yourself all the way back to that low lunge. And then bring the knee back in line. Return back to that tabletop. Just shake the hips from left to right here. And then we'll go to the second side. Inhale, reach the left leg out long. Exhale, bend the knee, draw the knee to chest. And then step it in between the hands. Take a moment to find your footing, so knee over ankle, left hip back, right hip forward this time, light on the fingertips, deep breath in, long breath out. And then we'll take those elbow twists, so left hand to the temple this time. Inhale, really reach the elbow back, open the chest. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, lift, stretch, reach, twist. Exhale, in. Last one. Good work. Fingertips come back down, and then we're going to sit back. Take that stretch, that big hamstring stretch. So it's a half split. Still keeping the hips stacked over the knee on this back leg. And then just being mindful that we're not collapsing through the chest, but we're still lifting everything tall. Core is slightly engaged. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Let's add that movement. Inhale, come forward, low lunge. Exhale, rock back, half split. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Staying back and taking that twist. So right fingertips stay on the earth for support. As we inhale, reach the left. Think about opening that wingspan here, pulling the left hip back. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Nice. Fingertips come back down. Let's come back to that low lunge, and then we'll take it back to our all fours. Tick-tock those hips again. Have a little shake. Let it get a bit loose. Nice. Then we're going to tuck the toes. Walk the hands forward slightly, and then we're going to lift the hips up high, coming in for our downward dog. So feet want to be hip width distance, hands around shoulder width distance, and we're just going to start to pedal our dog out here. So dropping one heel at a time, bending the knees, walking and pedaling, relaxing and opening those hamstrings. Beautiful. Then come to find stillness. So we can keep the knees bent here, but think about pushing down into the hands and drawing the chest back towards the thighs. Take a breath in. Sigh it out. Nice. Then look in between the hands, and we're just going to take baby steps all the way to the top of your mat, where you still want your feet hip width distance, and then we're just folding over the body here. So let everything be loose, be heavy, hang down. Maybe you take hold of opposite elbows here and gently sway left to right. Then release the fingertips down. Inhale lifts you halfway, that flat back. Exhale to fold. Nice. Then from here, we're going to step the right foot back, coming into a high lunge. So bend the left knee, and then with strong legs, so think about squeezing the inner thighs together. Inhale, rise tall. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Beautiful. Let's add a little bit of a flow here. So inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, as we cactus the arms, we're going to start to bend that back knee and bring it down to just touch the mat. Inhale, strong legs, reaches back up. Exhale, cactus the arms, bend the back knee. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, back down. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back down. Nice work. Inhale, send it all the way back up to that lunge. Exhale, hands through heart center. Start to lean forward into that front foot. And we're just going to step the back foot to meet the front, coming back into that forward fold. Let it all go. Inhale lifts us halfway, that flat back. Exhale, we fold. Let's come all the way back up. And then we're just going to do the same on the other leg. So stepping the left foot back, finding that high lunge first. So bending into that front knee. Sinking nice and deep here. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Nice. Keep squeezing the inner thighs together here. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Let's add that flow. Exhale, cactus and bend the knee. Inhale, reach, grow tall. Exhale, cactus and lunge. Inhale, back up. Exhale, down, strong legs. Inhale, reach. Last one, exhale, down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hands down through heart center. And just like we did before, weight forward into that front foot as you step the back foot to meet the front, and then fold it out. Let it go. Good work. Feel into those legs. Inhale lifts us halfway, that flat back. Exhale, we fold. Let's come back up to standing nice and slowly. And inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, draw them down through heart center. Nice. We're going to step long ways onto our mat. And then you want your toes to face the corners of your mat here. So toes facing the corners, feet slightly wider than hip width distance. So think about kind of coming into like a sumo squat. We want to tuck our tailbone under, engage the core. Think about having that length through the spine, soft bend of the knees, hands at heart center as we slowly start to sink down into what is called a goddess squat. So just be mindful here that your knees aren't trying to track in. We want to try and push the knees out so they stay over our ankles. And then we don't want to lean too far forward or too far back. We want to try and maintain that nice straight spine. Bringing the hands to the top of the thighs now and sliding them down the legs. We're going to dip the left shoulder down, come back through center, and then dip the right shoulder down. Come back through center, dip the left, dip the right. One more to each side. Nice. And then coming all the way back up, straighten the legs. And coming to find our Malasana here. So this is our yogi squat. So you want to send the elbows into the knees and the knees into the elbows. And then when you get there, think about tucking the tailbone under, engaging through your pelvic floor, having a few breaths. And then to add a little bit of mobility, you're going to send one arm high to the sky, find that stretch. Back through center, reach the other side. Oh, back through center, that was my back. Reach and stretch. One more. Beautiful. Stay for one more breath. Nearly done, guys. Come to find a seat. And then bring the soles of the feet together in front of you. And then just draw them in nice and close to the body. And then think about taking like little butterfly wings here. Just pulsing the legs a couple times. And then inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, reach forward. And then settle into this pose, this big stretch. Nice. Come back up and make some windshield wipers to finish off here. Rolling out those hips, massaging the glutes. Nice. Beautiful. Come to take a seat. Inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale, bring them down through heart center. Close your eyes. Thank yourself. Thank your body. Thank this movement. Have a good day. Namaste.